Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a hot second since I've uploaded, but that's not the point. So today I decided to do a little bit of a get ready with me because I'm going to do my hair, clearly need, today, and I don't need to do my makeup, but I wanted to do my makeup before we went. So I thought, why not film a bit of content, a bit of a video. I figured since it's been 3 years since I uploaded a video, we do some icebreaker questions because I'm kind of shy, to talk to you guys. So first, I use my primer. And while I'm looking for my primer, let's see a question. Do you love working from home, or would you rather be in the office? Is there a balance of both that you would like best? I like working from home. I feel like, although I kind of like a balance, because I feel like there's no like social interaction thing. It's like, it's okay. But I would prefer to be talking to my friends and stuff like that. Saying that though, I do think that was very distracting in Madrid. Maybe a mix, maybe like 60-40. Yeah, 60-40. Where do you work most frequently at home? Your office, your kitchen table, the backyard, your bed? I can't work from my bed because there's no work going on if I'm in the bed, you know what I'm saying? Probably my desk. We're going to the next section of questions, and we are doing concealer as we move to the next section of questions. So these are supposedly funny icebreaker questions. So let's see. Okay, what is one article of clothing that someone could wear that would make you walk out on a date with them? Oh, Crocs. Absolutely not. I despise those. Despise that item of clothing. I don't even know why Crocs are legal. Genuinely, they should outlaw that thing. Like, why are people's kids wearing Crocs? You know why I think I hate these Crocs is because my mom used to make me wear Crocs as a kid, and I hated them then too. I was like, absolutely not, mother. I don't use those. Obviously, I was afraid of being beat, and so I wore the Crocs. But no but choice, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if I see somebody wearing Crocs on a date, I'll be like, no thanks. No, that's fine. There is someone in this world for you. It's not me though. The zombie apocalypse is coming. Who are 3 people you want on your team? Firstly, Jesus, because I feel like that is the first, and that's actually the only person I'd want on my team. Because it's like, why would I want anyone else on my team? Okay, but if I have to choose human beings who are here right now, my mom, because I don't know where she gets the survival instincts from, but she like knows what to do, how to do it, when to, I'm sure she could hunt. She gives me Katniss Everdeen vibes, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'd want somebody like Bear Grylls on my team, although I don't know, he's a bit of an extremist, like I don't know if I'd be okay if one day I wake up and he's just like peeing into a snake skin and then drinking it. Like, I feel like that would be kind of traumatizing for me personally.
I'm getting low on water, and the only thing I can do is to drink my own pee.
I can't believe him. Like, what did you say?
Who else? I don't know, okay? Other than my mom, I feel like what if you throw me to the zombies because you feel you need to be safe? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who I can trust. I feel like in this situation, you need to be able to trust whoever you're going with. So, I wouldn't take 3 people. You see, the other 2 people would be a liability, let's be honest. And I'm not trying to have liabilities on my team. What is the worst style choice you have made? The thing is, I have this one picture in mind. One time my dad and I went to Spa on like a daddy-daughter date, so cute. I thought it was a hard occasion. I was like, you don't listen. Who's done it? I don't know who that is. I don't even know what that is. Let's start there. Who's Chanel? I don't care. But I was wearing these like light gray tights that had writing on them. I don't even know what it said, but I was wearing these like gray tights. Yo, sometimes I just ate the way that I looked. Anyways, so I wore this, I don't know if it's a baseball jacket or like a, but it gives those vibes. Baseball jacket and a normal, I think, black top. I was wearing a black and gray scarf, striped scarf. I was wearing a black and gray and white beret. Yo, firstly, let's talk about my color scheme. I was going with a lot of grays and then cream shoes. I don't know how it fits into the whole, you know. And then I was wearing fake glasses that had a leopard print on them. Let me see. Maybe I'll put a picture of it in here. If I don't, it's because I got too embarrassed and I was like, no. I wouldn't want to do that to myself. Next question. What was the worst haircut you ever had? I would say maybe bangs was my worst executive choice. Although I looked good in them, I just didn't like setting them. So it was more inconvenient than it looked bad. Next section of questions. Now you see how that timing was perfect. Okay, we're done with skin. Move on to powder. Next question. These are apparently great icebreaker questions. They're not good, they're great. What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given? It's pretty deep. Yeah, these are pretty deep questions. Okay, let me think. Probably, listen, the Bible has some great advice in there, I'm not gonna lie to you. So everything in the Bible is good advice. But I think that somebody's ever told me is like my mom when she says like, just try it. And I think that if my mom didn't tell me like, just try it, like the worst thing that's gonna happen is you don't like it, so you do something else, that I wouldn't have tried it and I would have missed out on those experiences. So I think the best advice I've ever been given thus far in my life is to just try and see what happens. You're either gonna love it or you won't. Very deep. Alright. Okay, love it. Okay. When you die, why did that escalate so much? What do you want to be remembered for? My love for God. That is what I want to be remembered for, is how much I loved God. What is your favorite item you've bought this year? I'm not seeing consistency in these questions. Can we talk about that? Right? I recently bought a whole lot of clothes, this item being one of them, from that website, Shein, or that app, Shein. I like it a lot. I like their clothes. I found them to be good quality, but I do suggest that if you wash them, to beware, because they might shrink. Awkward, weird icebreaker questions as we move on to eyeshadow. Guys, this timing, perfect. What is the weirdest food you've ever eaten? I've eaten crocodile before. And you know what, I'm not gonna lie to you, it tastes like chicken. Like, what is your cell phone wallpaper? My wallpaper on my home screen is like a, I don't know if it's a quote, but it's like a thing that says, everything I have is because of the Lord. I want to reflect the Lord in all that I do. And it has like patience, discipline, and strength, that I want to reflect that from the Lord. And then my lock screen is a picture of Jesus hugging a lamb, because he's the Lamb of God. So I thought that was very nice. And it has, like, when he's holding the lamb, you can see his hand, and it's got the hole where the nail was hammered into his hand. So I feel like that's a very nice picture, because it reminds me that he is alive and that he died for me and that all my sins are forgiven. And I don't know, that's just very nice. It's a nice thing to remember, I think, for anyone, not just me. You can have an unlimited supply of one thing for the rest of your life. What is it? Sushi, scotch tape. Scotch tape? Why would you want sticky tape for the rest of your life? Alright, anyways, this is gonna sound cheesy. Don't come for me because I'm sounding cheesy, alright? But I already have everything I need for the rest of my life. I feel like as long as I have God, I have all I need for the rest of my life. And like anything I will need, He will provide for me. So I don't really have anything that I would want for the rest of my life. Like if I need it, He'll provide it. You know what I'm saying? All right, next question. What is your best scar story? If you read that out of context, it's like, what's your best story of Scar from The Lion King? But my best Scar story... my best Scar story is very embarrassing. It's very, very embarrassing. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. That's why we're here. We're here to get to know each other. And you should know that I'm quite embarrassing. You know that if you watch my first YouTube video back in like 2003, that I'm quite embarrassing. Alright, my best scar story. On my knee, I'm wearing jeans so you can't see it. On my knee, I have a scar. And this scar kind because in grade 8, so it was one week, I was walking to this building and I fell down and I skidded my knee, and it was like a normal, like, oh okay, I skidded my knee, okay, it's fine. And then it started healing and whatever. And then 2 weeks later, so I fell 1 week, and then 2 weeks after, I was walking down the stairs and my friend was walking behind me and she said she didn't push me, but we're not going to get into that. So I was walking down the stairs and then I tripped, let's say, and then I fell, oh lord, and then I rolled down the stairs, but it's like in the cartoons, like I fully somersaulted down the stairs, and then my bag flipped over my head, my skirt flew up, my underwear was on show, and I swear it felt like there were only senior boys behind me, but that's not the point, that's not the point, that's not the point. Anyways, so I skidded my knee and I'm like, my knee was gushing blood, but I woke up as if nothing happened. I was like, I'm fine. Like, what are you looking at? I'm fine. And then I continued walking down the stairs, and then my other friend looks at me and she's like, oh my gosh, you're bleeding. And she said it so loud. I was like, what the heck's wrong with you? But anyways, so I look down my knee and then there's blood everywhere and it's dripping my sock, and then and then I go to the office and I'm like, I need help, and they're like, I'm sorry, we don't have bandages, we don't have like medicine. I'm sorry. I'm like, okay, so what am I? So then they found disinfectant, so I took that, I went to the bathroom, I was crying a little bit, but you know, we moved, and my friend came with me, and then I had math the next lesson, and I walked in and my crush was in that class, and I just walked to my desk, and as I'm walking to my desk, the guy that I had a crush on for like a year decides to look at me that day. He doesn't look at me on all the other days when my skirt is looking good and my hair is fine and there is no blood on my knee. He looks at me on that day and he's like, dude, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And obviously I sat right at the back of the class. I had to walk past everyone in the class before I got to my seat. So then I sat down and I couldn't take the embarrassment so much that I told my mom to like come and fetch me early, because it was too much. It was too much for young Gabby. She couldn't handle it. At this point in time, I fall so much, it's like, whatever. But at that point, I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. I was like, of all... Anyways, we moved. You know what? The thing is, you have to move when things like this happen. And I came back to school the next day like, what's up? What's good? Like, let's go. I'm ready to learn. That's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's move on to the next section of icebreaker questions, which is if you could. Icebreaker questions, and we're pretty much done with the shadow now. What do you guys think? It looks cute. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna do eyeliner. In fact, I'm not gonna speak for this part. I don't know if you guys have this situation when you do your makeup, but I cannot speak to you while I do my eyeliner. Like, I need laser focus. It's like trigonometry. Like, one wrong step and your whole thing is incorrect, and then you have to look. So I'm just gonna do this really quickly. I think the one side is more than the other. But you can't see that unless you look at me right in the eye, so don't look at me right in the eye today if you see me. So if you could, If you could hang out with any cartoon character, who would you choose and why? SpongeBob SquarePants, because I feel like his energy. I love SpongeBob. I feel like he was my favorite cartoon character growing up. I would wait every day for 5 o'clock. I didn't even know what 5 o'clock was. I just knew that at 17:00 SpongeBob came on SABC2, and I was like, I had to be there for him. I was the SpongeBob Square. Anyways, biggest fan. I'm his biggest fan. Although, you know what? Gumball from The Amazing World of Gumball. Listen, he also, I feel like I'd also want to hang out with him. Such a predicament. I don't know, I've loved SpongeBob longer. Oh my gosh. Darwin is called Darwin because he evolved. Like Charles Darwin, theory of... Y'all, if you could commit any crime and get away with it, what would you choose and why? I wouldn't want to commit a crime. I know that's such a boring answer, but I'm really not. I'm very much a rule follower. I do not like breaking the law. It makes me very uncomfortable if I even come close to bending the law. Like, I don't like it. So I don't know if I would ever commit a crime and get away with it. Like, okay, if I could make any crime legal, no, there isn't any crime I want to make legal. So I will not provide an answer to that question because I'm sorry. This is the way I am. I don't have any laws where I'm like, I just wish I could break that law. And it's like, you know, when people are like, what would you do during the purge? I would sit at home. I'd wait for the purge to finish. I'd sit there and watch a series on Netflix, okay? Because absolutely not. It does not give me a rush. It gives me heart palpitations. It gives me anxiety to think of breaking the law. If you could choose any person from history to be your imaginary friend, who would it be and why? Any person from history to be your why can't they just be your friend? Why do they have to be imaginary? Oh, because probably they're dead. Okay. I swear only presidents are coming to my head right now. Okay, let me think. I don't know if this is bad to say, but I think Genghis Khan. I know he was a bit intense, but I would just want him to be my friend. So I could ask him questions like, did you kill your brother? I want to know for myself. I don't know, I just feel like he's such a baddie, you know what I'm saying? Like, he did that, like, he grew that Mongol Empire, you know what I'm saying? Like, get it, Mr. Khan. You know who else? Winnie Mandela. You guys. I was watching this interview of her and she was speaking about how it was to be imprisoned in the apartheid regime, like at that time. So if you don't know, they kept her in solitary confinement for, I think, was over 400 days. They kept her in solitary confinement. And that first week, they tortured her, and how they tortured her was they would ask her questions. She didn't eat or sleep or anything like that. And she said, oh, such a baddie. She said that there were times when she was so tired and so weary that she would just faint. And that when she fainted, it felt like she was asleep and that her soul was being refreshed. And so when they threw the water on her, she would wake up and fight all the more. You wouldn't want that as your imaginary friend. Get out of town. Okay, if you could bring back any fashion trend, what would it be? Everything about the 90s. I love about 90s fashion, about 90s music, 90s celebrities, best. Anything that Aaliyah made famous, I want it back. Next section of questions. Would you rather, icebreaker, ooh, spicing it up. Would you rather live in the ocean or on the moon? In the ocean. I am more fascinated with the ocean and space, but my mom is more fascinated with space, so she would want to live on the moon, I'm sure. Would you rather meet your travel back in time That's English doesn't make sense to me. I think it's, would you rather travel back in time to meet your ancestors or to the future to meet your descendants? Ooh, my ancestors, because I know Jesus is one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to meet Jesus and his disciples. Yeah, that is where I would want to go. I always say if there's one time I would want to go back to in time, it's when Jesus was alive. I'm watching The Chosen now, which you can stream, by the way, for free. No promo. And it's like, to be one of his disciples, to be. Would you rather live where it only snows or the temperature never falls below 100 degrees? Where it only snows. Imagine every day would be magical. Every day you wake up and it's snowing and it's pretty. And when you're cold, you can always use more clothes. When you're feeling hot, what do you do? What do you do? Nothing. That's right. You just suffer in the heat. Would you rather always be slightly late or super early? Girl, I'm always slightly late, so I'll just stick to that. Would you rather give up your smartphone or your computer? Probably my computer, because I feel like you can accomplish the same things with a smartphone nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But it probably is easier to use your computer. But then how are you going to take a selfie with the computer? You know, can you imagine how awkward Snapchat would be with your computer? Like, hold on, let me control P. Would you rather be the funniest or the smartest person in the room? I'm already both, so, you know, no point in answering that question. Would you rather be able to run you could have stopped there. Could have stopped it right there. Would you rather be able to run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 10 miles per hour? Fly, because then, you see, that way you get 2 in 1. You can fly and you can do it fast. Oh, not that fast, but pretty fast. Okay, would you rather be a superhero or the world's best chef? See, I like food. That's my issue with this question, is that I love food. Do I love it more than saving lives? Maybe. Maybe. Probably a superhero, because you can help more people that way. Because you can help more people that way. Okay, so I'm gonna put on some gloss and then we're ready to go. Then we're done. And it's my first YouTube video back. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you had fun and learned about me, because I learned about you. Nah, I didn't learn anything about you. I didn't even know. I hope you enjoyed it, and comment down below what else you want to see. Make sure to like this video, because people say to do that, and to subscribe to my channel and to share with all your friends. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.